What did you make of Mr. Ring-a-Ding when you first saw him?
Oh my God, he looks like he stepped right out of a cartoon. The sort of weird man, pig.
Why are you blue?
Don't make me laugh!
The singing, dancing, killer gods are really stacking up. But one thing that makes Mr. Ring-a-Ding stand out from the crowd, he is the only two-dimensional cartoon character among them.
And what's your
In fact, he's the first 2D cartoon character to appear in the main show of Doctor Who. Something that came with a unique set of challenges. Firstly, we saw Mr. Ring-a-Ding like this. But what the actors and the Who crew had to work with was a 2-foot acrylic cutout. Or this thin green pole.
Mr. Ring-a-Ding was I don't know how many feet this is, but like up to your waist, just below your waist tall cutout of a man with a pig snout and wisps of hair.
We've just had this cut out that we've just had as an eye line and as a reference for, what he's going to look like.
We face the greatest monsters of all time quite regularly, and they appear to us as tennis balls. But then after they've been through the magic of the edit, they're very scary creatures.
But before they go through the magic of the edit, the team have got to get the magic right on set.
Okay, so what's happening down there is we have the brain trust, if you will, for this episode. The clever people, the camera teams, and the producers trying to figure out how they're going to film Mr. Ring-a-Ding. They've been here for about 15 minutes. I think they have the answer, but I'm not quite sure just yet.
While they sort all that out, let's go and meet the fella who designed Mr. Ring-a-Ding. Was the characterisation just sitting there in his head?
I did about 30.
30?
I did quite. A lot of them were just heads, but we did quite variations. Tried little ones, fat ones, tall ones, but the kind of bendy rubber arms kind of guy, that's kind of sums up the style a lot.
But the real work on Mr. Ring-a-Ding didn't start until shooting had finished. It was then that Ian and his team began the painstaking task of bringing the 2D cutout to fully animated life.
I'm a two-dimensional character. You can't expect backstory.
One of the first steps is to film themselves, mapping out the scenes as a reference for Mr. Ring-a-Ding's movements.
I am real.
Then the artists can begin animating him into each shot.
So we've been animating Mr. Ring-a-Ding for quite a few months now, but we've had some really, really good animators in. They've just really kind of knocked out of the park, and they've been super great.
We've used traditional techniques on this episode in terms of the 2D animation, so that involves us not actually pencil and paper, but a pencil and a Cintiq like this, so we can draw directly on the screen. So it's essentially the same as what they would have done back in the 20s, 30s and 40s, except obviously we're on a screen and not on paper, but it's still exactly the same principle. The real magic, still to me, after like decades of doing it, if you've done a good job, when you hit the play button, these drawings come to life. It's extraordinary. It's like the ultimate magic act. And it still gets me. Even when I've drawn the thing, I sit back and I'm like, oh, there's Mr. Ring-a-Ding. It's nothing to do with me. He's alive. So it's such a blast.
So have the cross-continent collaborations, the intricate illustrations, and the tens of thousands of hours to turn this into this all been worth it? Don't make me laugh. Of course they have.